Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique, and I appreciate you joining me here on my YouTube channel. It's always a great time to get with you as we look through all of the different events and transits and aspects that are going on in astrology. And I always pull some tarot cards and just get a feel of the energy that is going on around us. So if you haven't joined me here before, thank you so much for joining me. For you that have joined me here before, thank you so much. We are actually going to talk about the March 2022 astrology and energy that is going on, and then I'm going to pull some tarot cards for each of the 12 signs. So please make sure you take a look at your sun, moon, and rising sign signs of the different videos. I will put timestamps below. I also invite you to take a look if you know your birth chart and you have placements in other signs as well, because oftentimes the energies will be apparent in more of the different signs. So let's get right into it. We are going to be talking about March 2022 in the astrology, and I actually pulled out this Pisces card. It is the moon card, the number 18 major arcana in the deck. And the reason why I wanted to highlight this is, yes, the sun is in Pisces during the first part of March, and then it is moving into Aries the second part. But what is more important is that this is a culmination. Like, the Pisces sign is the ending of an entire astrology cycle. Once we start at that spring equinox on March 20th, when the sun moves into Aries, we will be into a new astrological year. This is really important, you all, because this is almost like how, you know, when we get to December and we're all trying to think of, okay, what are the goals I have for this next year? What are the things I accomplished? This is that same type of energy. And this March is going to have a lot of great energy in it for manifesting, as well as there's a really beneficial lucky day of the year when the sun conjuncts Jupiter on March 5th. Mercury is going to move into Pisces on the 9th. We have a full moon in Virgo on the 18th. We actually open up the month with the new moon in Pisces on the 2nd. So take a look at those dates below, because I want you all to realize that we have a lot of positive, beneficial energy. Remember, all the planets are still direct. Mercury came out of its post shadow at the end of February. So we really have a lot of great aspects going on. And I want to pull some cards for each week for each sign. And let's get right into it, because there's a lot to talk about. Okay, I'll see you back in your sign. Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your March 2022 reading, month ahead reading. We are going to take a look at how the month is shaping up for you. This is a pivotal month for everyone, as it will begin the new astrology new year on March 20th. So really good time to plant seeds of intention for this next astrological new year. So let's see what we have for Taurus. So that first week, we have the 8 of Wands in the upright position. So it looks like you have a lot going on. And the Knight of Wands. So a lot of fire energy for you all, Taurus, that first week of the month. Second week of the month, you have the Fool. So it looks like you might be beginning new projects. Like I said, planting new seeds of intention. That's a really good energy. And the King of Pentacles. So possibly you're trying to attract a better job. Maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe you're trying to bring in more wealth, more resources. That third week, you have the Page of Cups in reverse. And you have the Magician in reverse. So that third week of March, right around Mars squaring Uranus, quite a few signs I'm seeing that third week of March. Just make sure you're kind of tapping into your intuition. It looks like there's something that you're trying to manifest, and maybe you're getting some messages, but you just haven't been able to solidify what it is you need. But by that fourth week of March, you get the Emperor in the upright, which is great energy. and you have the Hangman. So interesting energy at the end of the month, Taurus. So let's just take a look week by week. So that first week of March, we do have the new moon in Pisces and Mercury conjunct Saturn on the 2nd of March. So this could be information trying to get to you, or you trying to, it looks like you have a lot going on. Like you're trying to maybe do some kind of projects. Maybe you have a lot of email, a lot of people trying to get a hold of you. You're really trying to take action on some type of project. So just be aware of your energies that first week of March. Okay, by the second week of March, where we see the Fool and the King of Pentacles, that is right around the Sun conjuncting Neptune and the full moon in Virgo. So you might see some type of new energy that you try and start, whether it's around a job, like I said, maybe you're starting a new job, or maybe you are putting out resumes, you're looking for something new, you're trying to find a new stream of income, possibly you're starting a new an entrepreneurial venture. There's something about this second week in March, Taurus, that you are really looking forward to and planting new seeds around your finances. Excuse me. By that third week of March, we have the Page of Cups and the Magician, both in the reversed position. So I'm really feeling like around that Mars squaring Uranus, Mercury conjunct Jupiter, and also that spring equinox of March 20th. Be prepared for some type of messages trying to come to you, of you, again, trying to begin something new. You have the Fool and you have the Magician. So I'm really wondering if there's something that you're trying to get off the ground, but with the Magician being in reverse, you're just maybe have a few stumbling blocks, maybe not able to get the traction that you wanted to from that second week of February, but of March. And maybe since February just came up, I wonder if there's something you tried back in February that you were maybe trying to launch a new project, or something just didn't get traction. And remember, we were still in that Mercury retrograde at the beginning of February. So I'm wondering if something is coming back around now that we're in March, because once we get to that fourth week, you do have the Emperor and the Hangman. Hangman in reverse, I always like to see, because it means you're enlightened. You actually have information. You're no longer, if the card was upright, it's more like you're kind of in a holding pattern. You're trying to figure out something. But when it is, in the reverse, it's almost like this halo around your head, like you finally got it, like an aha moment. And with that Emperor, it's like you finally are able to move forward. You're feeling like confident, and you're really feeling like you've gotten traction. So I really think that you kind of have a interesting month, because it's like you start off the month with kind of like some stressful energy. You feel like you're maybe doing a project all on your own, or it's just you against the world type energy. But then as you kind of move through the month, and maybe you get to that full moon in Virgo, sun in Aries, and spring equinox of the 20th, you really seem like you're starting something new and you're gaining this confidence, but you're just kind of like trying to feel your way through it. And it's almost like you get this aha moment by the time you get to the end of March. So really great energy, Taurus. I think use that spring equinox as well as that new moon in Pisces on the 2nd and the full moon in Virgo on the 18th to really manifest what it is you're trying to go for. And I think you're going to have a really great month ahead. Okay, Taurus, I'll talk to you later. Bye.